All right, now we're going to have Christian. He's a fourth-year student in the CATS program, and he is about to graduate from Twinsburg High School.
Speaking of anxiety, got a lot of that going on right now. It's a lot of people different from the classroom. My name is Christian Milton. As you said, I'm a senior at Twinsburg High School, and today we'll be talking about abstinence self-control. Abstinence is a choice to not participate or to do something. And today I want to touch on abstinence to alcohol, drugs, and sex, and why students use self-control and abstinence against it. Self-control is the ability to control one's emotions, behavior, and thoughts when faced with various situations. Without self-control, there is no abstinence. You need to be able to control yourself and your actions in order to be abstinent. You might ask why it's important to have abstinence and self-control. It's important to have abstinence when it comes to alcohol, drugs, and sex because all these things have negative long-term impacts on your health. For example, engaging in sexual activity at a younger age can increase your chance of contracting STIs and STDs. And using drugs and alcohol can create an addiction which can lead to death in the long run. Time self-control is needed for me, or when I use it, happened a lot in basketball games. My freshman year, I would either mentally check out of the game if a ref didn't make a call or made a call I didn't agree with, and I'll get mad, or sometimes even give my team a technical foul, which would put my team in a bad situation. But as I progressed throughout my high school career, I learned to control my emotions better and move on to the next play. Handling the situation with my siblings is a very minor thing, but it just shows a little bit of growth for me. My siblings get on my nerves a lot. I'll say that, just to be frank. So instead of toss them down the stairs whenever they get on my nerves, I try to just be nice to them because I know that they're my younger sibling. They look up to me, and I know that they love me. So I just try to be nicer to them. A bigger issue, being offered drugs, happened plenty of times when I'm going, something simple, like going to school, and I go into the bathroom and somebody says, hey, do you want to hit a vape? Do you want to try this? Or it kind of piggybacks off of being invited to certain places. Going to a party or social events like that, it's a lot of people. There's a lot of people brings a lot of different things, and a lot of different things can happen to be drugs and alcohol. But for me, it's always been simple to say no, having goals for myself, because I know indulging in drugs and alcohol can definitely make me go astray from the path that I'm on right now to be successful and great in my life. Times you have to use self-control and abstinence is very similar to when I'm going to have to use self-control and abstinence, seeing that we're all high school students. Your friends asking you to do drugs and alcohol, and your friends asking you to do something you know is wrong. And by what I mean by something you know is wrong, I mean things that can get you in legal trouble. And I have friends in quotation marks because true friends are not going to want to put you in any of these situations whatsoever. Because true friends are not going to want you to have to put you in a position where you're possibly getting something on your record, or introducing you to drugs and alcohol, which you can possibly create an addiction or can die. And a true friend, like I said, true friends don't want to put you through any of that, because true friends are going to want you to go as far as you can in life. In conclusion, throughout life, you'll need to be abstinent, especially in these years when many new things be introduced to us. Without self-control, there is no abstinence. That's why in the moment, you can stop, think about what's going on, and act on the best possible way. That's why we need to control ourselves, thoughts, and actions so to stay safe and healthy. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Christian.